Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Dominion Gaming TV. My name is Wolf, and today I'm bringing to you another Starcraft game cast. Let's introduce our two players spawning in the bottom left hand side. He is playing for Team Gamecom NV. His name is Rossi. And his opponents spawning in the top right hand side playing as the Red Zerg. His name is Guts. Alright. So, this game is in fact from SEA, or it could be NA ladder, but either or. Rossi, I know, is from SEA, which I do love, because I just want to cast some more SEA games. I've mainly been doing the UK games from Carnage, and I felt that I wanted to cast some high level casts for SEA based teams and players. So, I'll be getting some of those for you guys from different teams if I can. Now we've got two SCVs going out here, so he could be doing some sort of bunker play here. No, proxy barracks. Wow, he's going to go for just a straight up proxy barracks here. He could go for Reapers. That is a possibility. And this Overlord is probably only going to be going to there. Worst comes to worst, maybe here. So he'll be a little bit too little too late before he actually sees this. And I think he's actually going to go for a 15 pool first. So this could actually just downright kill him right now. This is scary. A lot of damage will ensue. This Overlord is just going to stay right here. He can't see his opponent right now. No, he can't, but will he end up seeing it? No! Oh, he just does see it. So he sees it at the last minute. So he'll be putting down a spawning pool any moment now, I do believe. He'll have to anyway. Now the one barracks is finished. And they're just going to get out some Marines. So he's going to go for a Marine rush. 2 racks Marines instead of going the Reapers. So he didn't end up getting gas at all, so yeah, it was obviously Marines. He's going to get some auto command. He's probably going to expand behind this. The Marine will come out though, and we'll be able to kill off anything on the way. Now this is actually a pretty good spot. You could rally your Marines into here and then wall it off and only have one Zergling attack at once. Now he needs to move in here if he wants to do some damage, which is exactly what he's going to do. He may put down a bunker, I'm not sure. Either way, yep, the bunker is going down. So he's just going to sack the natural. He's going to pull a bunch of drones. This is a good move by him. He's going to be able to clear out the bunker if need be. There's a bunch of Marines here already though, so he needs to be very careful. Mine crawler will go down though, so he'll be able to defend that quite easily. Now Marines are just going to start whaling down onto the hatchery there. Needs to be very careful. He needs to keep the Marines alive as long as possible. Get them inside the bunker. He needs to be very careful, and he is able to get 4 inside the bunker, but he probably won't be able to repair it. He will be able to get quite a few kills at the moment. It'll be very handy for him. But he will be completely surrounded by lings and drones, so not that many kills actually ensue. Now, right now, Rossi just looking to keep on getting the minerals. He's going to wall off at the front here. Realizes that he can't really do a whole lot of these here, and he's just going to get completely surrounded with these Zerglings. One Zergling is able to attack at a time, and this 2 racks here did just fail. So he's going to do get as many kills as he can, but he's probably just in the end going to lift up and take these barracks home. He could actually kill off quite a few of these lings here if he plays this well enough, which he is doing pretty well. He's going to stutter step his Marine, try and get as many shots in before he dies. He could probably kill off these lings again if he wanted to, but deciding against it. So he's just going to keep these barracks here for the time being and rally in more and more Marines. I'm not exactly sure on the planning of this, but okay. Third barracks is going to be going down now into the natural just in case he needs to back it up with something. It's actually quite a ways behind. He might be waiting for 400 minerals to put down a command center inside his main. Either way, it's a good possibility. That's exactly what he's doing. He's going to put down a command center. Rossi just going to keep on rallying Marines to behind the barracks here, just to be able to defend. But he sees the spine crawler and will probably back off here. Can't really do a whole lot with that. Guts is relatively safe right now. He can just easily macro up and get a whole bunch of drones, just tech up, and he'll be safe for the time being, because he knows his opponent is only on one base right now. As you can see here, he hasn't checked it in a while, but he could easily check it in a moment. So, but to be fair, in Rossi's favour, he does have quite a few Marines here, and his opponent is just sitting here, and there is still no metabolic boost, so he would be able to kill it if he wanted to. But he won't be able to tank against the Spine Crawler and the Queens as well, with the possibility of transfuse. So now Rossi, realizing that he's behind, he's just going to lift up his barracks and go home. He's going to do a bit of damage, but he won't be able to do a whole lot. He's going to start a step back, kill a few Lings, and put a bit of damage onto the Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler's got one kill, but some Queens have been made. So transfuse and inject lava is still a thing. Rossi needs to be very careful not to lose all of these Marines, though. He's got a lot of Lings, and the Lings will have metabolic boost at the moment. I'm guessing that's what Guts is waiting for at the moment. Now, orbital command being made for his natural, and a third command center as well. These Lings are going to come out here. He needs to be very careful. Speed does finish it. He will be able to get a good surround. He'll just need to keep on sidestepping as best as he can. Because of quite a few Lings, but in the meantime losing all of his Marines. Scan does go down into the main, and we'll be able to see absolutely everything there that he has. Just one gas. Sees that around 120 gas has been mined from it. Third base is now on the way. Bit of pressure could be coming in here for Guts here. Rossi needs to be quite careful of that. But he will have a few Marines here to be able to defend. If he pulls some SCVs, he would be able to easily defend. Won't be able to land the natural here yet, but is still setting up ready for that. Now factory is on the way, more than likely going to be using that for some Hellions to clear out this Ling sort of play that's on the way. Lair is on the way as well. Double factory, so he could be going for Hellions or he could be going for into mech here. I'm not quite sure what his planning is, but he could be going for all in as well, to my knowledge. He is quite a ways behind, so it is a possibility. Now the Marines are going to come down the ramp here, kill off one or two Lings, and force the Zerglings away so that he can land his natural. +1 missile attacks is on the way. This is interesting. It's going to be going into Roach Hydra, I think. Third base finishing up now for Guts. Alien S is also on the way. Rossi is going to be walling off the front now, getting a bunker down to be able to defend any sort of all-in-ish attacks. Factory is down, so it seems that Blue Flame is going to be on the way. A bunch of Hellions going to be made with this. Now, Stim is not on the way right now. All combat shield. Third command center is just producing SCVs for the time being and sending them over to the natural here. Rossi just scouting out, making sure that everything is all clear over here. He'll be checking out these bases that are scattered out. Now the Overlord will get sniped because that is apparently not high ground. It's really confusing to most players. Now a scan will go down into the main, more than likely just to scout out what he's got. He sees all of the tech buildings that he has made and the second gas. Sees that roaches are on the way, so I'm sure Marauders will be his choice, which is exactly what he gets as soon as he sees it. Now our combat shield is on the way. Hellions are still in production right now, but he is now getting tanks as well. Good creep spread from Guts here. Guts taking his fourth as well, just going to keep that advantage to himself. Now there is only two Queens here and a Spine Crawler who will be able to kill off probably a few drones here if he does this correctly. He's going to kill off one. He's going to kill off actually quite a few drones here right now. He needs to get away though because the Lings are going to be getting them, and he will end up losing quite a bit. We have a look at the units lost tab. We see that Rossi is still quite a ways ahead in that. Spire is now on the way, so Roach Baneling Spire Muta is a possibility. Could also go into the infamous Broodlords, but then again, that isn't that great in this matchup at the moment. But now we have Rossi looking to put on a bit of pressure now. He's got some Hellions, got some Marauders and a tank. We'll be able to do quite a bit of damage. He needs to siege up this tank. The Baneling's going to come in here and massive Baneling hits, killing all of the Marines. The Marines just go down so painfully, and the Roaches survive. And they'll try and hit the Widowmine. The Widowmine does kill off one Roach, but it will get taken down because of the Overseer. Now that entire push was just quelled of Rossi's just because of those Baneling hits. Those Baneling hits were magnificent. The +1/+1 is on the way, as well as the armory for the further upgrades and starport for medevac. Now he did try and expand here, but these Lings and Roaches will come in here and we'll be able to kill off quite a few of these all of these SCVs here. Needs to be very careful. Now Rossi does have siege tank up on the high ground. We'll be able to do a bit of damage there, but it's just too little too late. All of these SCVs just died. He's going to need to build a lot more buildings, a lot more units right now to be able to clear it out. So it seems that Rossi opting to go for biomech in this game, with these double factory and 3 barracks here. Reactor on the way for the starport. Rossi needs to be very careful. He's falling quite far behind in the worker count. He's only on 47, which is, I guess, is okay for 2 bases. But still, the 4 bases of his opponent is going to be quite scary. Now, setting up a whole bunch of spine crawlers to be able to repel drops. Now, 11 meters are on the way. And we're going out across the map, going to be able to put on a bit of economical pressure here. Rossi currently has no missile towers up, so he needs to be very careful of the mutas sniping tanks and whatnot. Doesn't even have that many Marines right now. He's got a few. But he really needs to have these widow mines in his mineral widow mines in his mineral lines, just because they're just going to be able to do so much damage to his workers. Now, infestation pit is on the way. It's indicative of high tech. Now, so many of SCVs could have died there. Could have taken on these Marines as well, as they're only 0-0 right now. +1/+1 is about to finish. +2 Carapace is on the way, as well as +1 flyer attacks and +1 melee. I do believe he's going to go into the hive tech. Now taking a 5th base as well here, getting 2 macro hatcheries. Yep, and 2 macro hatcheries. Now we've got a bunch of banelings in the south here. Needs to be very careful. He's going to be able to kill off all of these wow, talking SCVs, but he does have. Oh, he has a drop. He will scout out the banelings. The siege tank should be able to deal with them. If the Widowmines get over here, they will be able to defend as well. This is going to be painful. Yes, only some. No, none of the supply boats finish. They will all get taken down though, so that's a bit of wasted minerals right there. Now, now the mutas are looking around for these drops. Rossi looking to put on a bit of pressure. He's going to go in towards the south here, but that's a massive army right now for Guts. He needs to be very careful. Rossi doesn't have that much, and he needs to be able to keep up with it. Now, the attack is going to go in here into the south. He is maxed, but he's just going to decide to go over the top here and go into the natural. Now the big army of Guts is coming in here. The siege tanks are up. The Widowmines will be able to kill off quite a few units if they're careful. That's so many Lings and Banelings though. He needs to be so careful with his units. He's going to slowly micro back and do as best as he can. Siege tanks and Marines are coming in here from the south. While the drop over here, the natural killing so many drones. A lot of drones go down. He's going to lose his 3rd here, but a lot of drones at the natural have been killed. The siege tanks at the high ground are going to be able to repel the forces over here, but he will lose all of his SCVs in the natural and kill off all the attacking Lings. Now Rossi here still killed off a lot of drones. So many drones were killed, and he's in a very good situation right now, but a lot of Lings were just made right now. He could go for a massive attack because Rossi just doesn't have the economy right now. He doesn't have the economy, whereas Guts has the bank. The bank will be able to do what needs to be done. Now, 22 banelings being morphed in here. More mutas. Have a look where those mutas are at. We have a total of 7 mutas right now. Ultra's Cavern is on the way. Late game tech is going to be a thing. Drop into the main right now. Going to be able to kill off more and more drones. Going to go for the Queen and kill that off. So inject lavas are no longer a thing for the time being. Now he's going to kill off some more right now. Now he's going to take his units in towards the 5th here. He needs to be very careful of the Widow Mines as well, and just in case they go down. But this massive army of Guts is going to come in here from the side and kill off all of the tanks. The tanks will go down really quickly. Now Rossi needs to be very careful. He's down 60 supply right now. The drop into the natural here is cleaned up, but he is getting more and more units. Needs to be very careful again. Mules were dropped at the 3rd. He's only on 3 bases to his opponent's 5th. He's so far behind in the economy right now. His opponent can easily keep up in the attacks right now. 91 drones in total to the 50 of Rossi. Rossi is near but mined out in his main, reducing as much as he can. Now this late game tech switch is on the way. +3 the chitinous plating and the adrenal glands, as well as the +2 and the +3. He's so careful. Now Medevac will make its way back in time. The Ultras are almost here. Drilling Claws as well as +3/+3 is on the way for Rossi, but is it going to be too little too late? He's got quite a good spread already set up. Going to set up the tank on the high ground so they'll be able to do a lot of damage. Now the Changer is going to come in here to be able to scout out the position of Rossi. Rossi needs to kill those Changelings, which he does. Now he's going to try and get a good Zergling run by here. We go around into the natural. This could actually do a lot of damage. There's nothing over here defending it, and he's going to pull have to pull some of his army back here. And he goes directly into the natural here. He's going to go for the Marines though, and it won't be able to kill off, or it won't kill any economical damage, and the Zerglings will go down. But the massive army is going to come in here. He does have the Ultras. Ultras going to come in here and kill so many units. The Marines need to be very careful of the Ultras. He's going to just start to step back as best as he can. One Ultra does go down, and a lot of the linked mains have gone down, so it's only Ultras left. He needs to retreat here, or else he's going to lose all of his Ultras, and they almost do. Now Rossi's going to be able to come in here and kill off a lot of creep. But a safe space is being established right now for Guts right now, but needs to be very careful because Rossi has the lead right now. He is remaxing on Zerglings and Ultras, which is exactly what he wants right now, but Rossi is very even in upgrades, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage with his units. Now, a lot of creep was just taken out right now, and even though he is only on the 3 bases, or technically 2 mining bases, even though his natural is pretty damn low, he's going to be very careful. Now, drop possibilities are a thing. Massive double drop going to come in here towards the 5th here. Just be very careful. He's going to kill off quite a few drones. Needs to pick up and go though. The entire army though of Guts is going to come over towards us. He's going to kill so many drones, but decides to back out here. He's just going to boost into the main. He's going to drop another drop. He's going to drop one of the medevacs down here and kill more drones. It's going to keep on going down here. Kill so many drones right now. This is crazy. He's going to pick up and go to another location. Another drop here going to be coming in here as well. Drop into the natural. He's going to pick up and go into the high ground and kill more drones. Man, Rossi is just using it and abusing this medevacs. He realizes that he can't now drop down there. The Ultras are here. He's going to pick up and go, but a massive drop into the main. He's going to be able to kill off a lot more Zerglings right now and a lot of gas drones. He could probably snipe the 3rd. Ultras and Link's going to be going over towards that right now. Now the 4th base is going to try and be established by Rossi. Rossi really needs this if he wants to stay alive in this game any longer. Now, drops just going to be going everywhere right now. Rossi dropping the hell out of his opponent. Is just going to be able to kill off base after base and drone after drone. So many drones have been killed so far in this game. If we have a look at the amount of workers killed, a total of 56 workers have been killed for Rossi, and now his opponent only has 28. Good drop into the natural here, could probably kill that off. He's killed quite a few units. He could kill the Infestors. The Infestors on move command. No fungals were used, only 1 fungal were used. The medevac has gone down, but 3 Infestors were taken out for free. Now +3 fly attack, as well as +3 melee and +2 range here. +3/+3 is complete for Rossi right now. He's just going to be able to keep on putting on the pressure. This is exactly what he wants to do. He's going to be dropping here, there, and everywhere, sending Marines into any which way, killing off so many drones right now. Another drop over here is going to kill off the 6th base again. Now to go over to the 5th here. He needs to be very careful of the Corruptors though. The Corruptors will be able to one-hit the kill this medevac if he's not careful. Planetary Fortress at the 4th here. No gas has actually been taken from these bases yet, but this fourth base will easily go down though. He needs to be very careful, he needs to be able to repair it, but the Zerglings are getting in the way. The Planetary Fortress will end up going down. Now Rossi is just going to sacrifice that and all of his SCVs there. He needs to be very careful. He's going to go for the kill though. He's going to go directly into his opponent's base. He has so many Widow Mines. Holy crap, Widow Mine, mate. And but Fungals will go down onto it. Needs some of these Widow Mines at home though. Now the units are going to be coming in here into the natural. He needs to be very careful. It turns into a bit of a base race here. The Widow Mines I feel would have been best to be left at home for the time being. But holy crap, now the units can be going over towards the fourth base here. Not that many SCVs are left for Rossi right now. The complete base trade, the fourth base of the third base, of Guts has been taken out, and he's going to slowly push into his opponent's natural. Now Rossi does have a few units here back at home, not that many. Now all of the mining bases, but the fourth here of his opponent has been taken out. The Widow Mines are here. He needs to be very careful of the Widow Mines. There's so many Widow Mines right there. Now the force is going to come in here. It's going to be baited into the Widow Mines. The Overseers are nowhere near it. The Widow Mines just do so much damage and kill so many of the units of Guts. His Guts just loses 70 supply in that massive Widow Mine hit. Now the Marines do get picked up inside the medevac, and they all will go home. He is quite even in supply, but more Corruptors being made here. All those Corruptors just went down. Overseers are here, so the Widow Mines will be taken. This is almost it, guys. Both of these players are down to bare bones minimum, and needs to get these Widow Mines down so that he can do as much damage to the Lings as possible. He's going to try and do whatever he can. Now the Ultra's going to come in here and not do a whole lot. It is literally down to one mining base and one has more minerals than the other right now. If we have a look here, we have 600, 160, 85, 255, and 850 to the few little minerals mining here. And this base up here is going to be trying to be established. Needs to repair it. To be very careful as well. This drop needs to be very careful though. The fungal does kill it. Now the forces of Guts is going to go over towards this base over here. And Rossi knows that this is the case. We'll find out what happens in a moment. More Widow Mines being made here. Widow Mines are excellent. I love them. They do so much damage. Sorry, that was Carapace being made, not attack for those flyers. Now, the forces of Rossi. It's going to be meeting the forces of Guts on this ramp here. He needs to be very careful. He's going to slowly start to step back as much as he can, but the Infestors are going to be a bit of a pain right now. The Widow Mine's doing a bit of damage, but not a whole lot. The Corruptor's been able to kill off a lot of medevacs. He's going to have to sack his this base here again, and he just keeps on getting fungled, but he's going to slowly be able to kill off all of the Ultras that were chasing him. He's going to be able to come in here and kill off a few Infestors as well. A lot of the SCVs go down though. He's going to focus fire down onto the Ultras. The Ultras go down, all the Infestors are down. He only has the 2 Ultras left. The Ultras are going to go down really quickly, and he still has this base for himself. And he's almost mined out. He can't remax. He doesn't have the forces and the money he needs to remax. All he has are these Corruptors which can't attack the ground. Rossi is in a commanding lead right now, having the ground army advantage, and just has a base that he can mine from right now. Right, he's just not able to mine efficiently from this base over here, nor the hatchery here, and he just literally has nothing to be able to deal with it right now. All he's got is Overseers and 2 Infestors. Now, good fungal does go down, but he needs to be very careful. Another good fungal will end up killing off the Marauders as well. No, some of them do stay alive. 2 medevacs being made here. And the Marines and Marauders going to be coming in here. Probably going to be able to snipe a Fester for a fungal. Now, one Marine is going to be a hero, but will end up being killed by the infested Terran. Yeah, and wow. Guts just bans here and leads the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Rossi has done it, and he beats Guts here. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.